there's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms in the mountains, North Carolina. Before I start on tonight's video, remember I've got a second channel dedicated to 100% automotive related content. Things like mini bikes, go-karts, ATVs, cars, you name it. If it's tool related, car related, or repair related, that's where you're gonna find that kind of content going forward. And I got a brand new website, farpointfarms.com. I hope you'll check it out. We got some farms over there that are growing every day, and I hope you'll be a part of that. But this, my friend, is a little teaser of what's going on over at the other channel. This is a Manco Thunderbird. It's a mini bike, and I am super excited to be playing with this thing. So mini bikes are pretty much awesome, you know that. I never got a chance to own one of these when I was a kid, but I certainly had a chance to ride one now and then. This came up for like 50 bucks online. It has an engine, a little 3 horsepower engine, but that engine has seen better days. I'm gonna blow that engine away. Let me show you what I got. I got some cool stuff. I'm gonna share that with you right now. And if you're interested in this sort of stuff, well then by all means, please follow me over on the other channel. Let me show you what I got. This is what I've got. I've got a Predator 212 engine. I picked this up on Black Friday, and this is like the beautiful 6.5 horsepower. So compared to the 3 horsepower, more, well, right around double the amount of power, let's be honest. With a few little mods, it'll be about double the power. And this is from Vevor, and this is what I want to show you guys tonight. This is so cool. So if you had a mini bike growing up, or a go-kart, well, the problem with mini bikes is, and go-karts are the same way, is that they come with a centrifugal clutch. That has 2 big downsides to it. The first is if you're heavier, I mean, these bikes are really made for people up to 150. I weigh about 180 right now. That is not going to be very easy to get rolling, right? The clutch tends to just sit there and slip, and the net RPMs never climb. One way to overcome it, of course, is with a bigger engine, but the bigger problem there is that even if you get rolling, you're stuck with a constant gear ratio. However many teeth the clutch has on it and however many teeth your rear sprocket have, that's the power band. That's what you've got. Well, this is called a variator, and this comes from Vevor. I'll leave a link to where I got this thing. But this thing is awesome. So this gives you the equivalent of like a CVT, and that's what we're going to be installing on this little Manco Thunderbird. So instead of just having one ratio, you install a belt here, and it might be a little hard to see there, but you install a belt between these 2 pulleys. This pulley right here, this is going to go through your engine shaft, and this is going to bolt right onto the Predator engine here, and it's going to have a pulley instead of a centrifugal clutch. Well, it is a clutch, but it's going to have a pulley on it as well. And these 2 pulleys, they open and close based on the RPMs. The wider it gets, the farther down into the crack this belt, which is a V-belt, is going to slide. The slower you go, the higher it is. So what you're doing there with that centrifugal force is by moving it away, the belt falls farther into it, changing the gear ratio. These things are so cool. As a result, you end up with some really, really, really great variable rate transmissions. I first became aware of these back in the days when I did have a moped. I had a Peugeot 103 U3. Here's a photo of it right here. And unlike regular 50cc mopeds, this thing had a variator on it. The whole engine would move back and forth to change the gear ratio. And it made that bike so much more powerful when going up hills compared to a standard, Mobicane that had no variator on it, that would just go flat out and had no gears, no spacing. So this is going to be awesome. I'm going to leave it at that for tonight's video. Please head on over to the other channel if you like this sort of content. I'll be making a video as we get a little farther into spring, installing this engine, installing the variator on it, and installing it on the Manco. We're going to spruce that bike up. I might paint it. We're going to do some repairs to it. The seat's kind of flopping around a little bit. We're going to fix it all up, and we're going to take it for a spin here. I've got a GoPro-esque type camera, and we'll take it for a spin here on the trails around the property. Till next time, my friends, take care.